Welcome, Mile High race fans. Got a little bit of a unique video for you today. Going to be taking you through kind of a step-by-step process of the pictures that I did take of my custom make for JDC's Pinks Invitational. And what I decided to do was take the MC Greyhound bus, I believe it's from 1979 if I'm not mistaken, the original black wall, and modify the hell out of this thing. I put a lot of hours into this, and it turned out pretty fantastic in my opinion. All through the entire process, there was tons of mistakes made, tons of redoing, repainting. You'll see in some of these photos, and I even made one last mistake with putting the packaging around the bus before the clear coat dried 24 hours, and it got shipped out that way. But Jay, you'll see that, and I'm sure you'll review that in the channel. Nonetheless, still really my first full custom on build where I actually was making parts for the bus and whatnot. You can see here, I kind of had an idea right from the beginning of what I really wanted to achieve or accomplish here with the rims and tires. Pulled them off the 3-window coupes that you can see there in the back in this photo. Both of them are from the transporter set, so metal bases. But I thought those rims look a lot better on the bus. And then strip the paint, obviously, and then hit it with some metallic. And then here's the initial color that I was going to go with for the bus and try and match the Mile High logo with that turquoise blue. And then this photo is showing kind of the wheel offset that I have to do due to the stance of the bus with the bigger tires in the back and the smaller ones in the front. And then there's the stance shown here with the kind of all the details put on, not all, but some of the details put on there. And then there's a side view just showing off the paint and how clean it was with the sparkle. Same here, showing the right side of the bus. You can see I got the brake light details on there and the marker lights along the side. And showing some of the initial back end detailing that I was doing on the back of the bus there. Then showing a little bit more up close. You can even see the stamps along the silver part there. I painted black on the back and along the sides, which I think I'm going to show here in the next picture. Windshield wipers detailed. And then there's your metal plating down the side that you can see all the little black dots that I had to run along the side of the bus on each side. They're kind of shown off. And then there's the chrome details along the window area. And then I decided to chrome out the rims too. So steady hand, trying not to get anything else chrome. But I feel like these turned out fantastic. You can actually see your reflection in these mirror rims, which is badass. And here's kind of the rims again, just being shown. I believe there's a couple more photos coming up to show those as well. I really think that this kind of helps set the final look of the bus off, just having those be chrome on those Real Rider rubbers. Initial start of the detailing on the inside. Kind of ran out of time. I was going to cut every single seat out of the back. I left them in. I wanted to cut them out, but that was going to take a lot of work, and I'm only using a Dremel. And it's just not, these old metal bases from Hot Wheels do not cut out as well as what I had hoped, so I didn't go after that challenge. You can see here the half cage that I put in. I don't believe I have another photo of it, but I did color all of that up and make it look decent. And then going right in, I shot clear coat on top of all the details that I did and ruined everything. So a big learning for me, and a frustrating moment, a little bit of pissed offness, but there it goes into the stripper and restart, right? So this is what I ended up going with next. I decided to switch it up and go to an all blacked out bus, and without obviously the chrome in the middle that you can see, but the blackout bus I think looks just as good. I know the teal or the turquoise would have been a little bit different of a look, but here are the details all again getting taken care of and getting done. But this is just the black coat kind of being shown at this moment, what that paint looks like. You can see This is a really important picture, actually, how clean the top is here on the bus. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the clear coat I didn't let dry all the way, and I stuck some tissue around it, and some of it got a little tacked up, which you'll see in the final product, which is unfortunate. And then another problem, my chrome pen exploded and I got chrome all over the place. Didn't take photos, but I had to strip this paint again and redo it one more time. So here is me doing the details on the third coat of paint on the stand bus. But it was all worth it in the end. I really think. I threw some tampos on there. Goodyear tampo in the back window with all the details. There's the front with all the details, the running lights, again, the windshield wipers, and then you can actually see the Earnhardt number 3 in the back window on each side. Thought that added a little bit. And again, just a little bit of tampo and an extra touch in there for whoever may end up winning this. I plan to hope to get it back though, right? Because this drag bus is a bad bitch, and it's really neat. So I really do. If somebody wins it, I hope you all enjoy it, because it brought me a lot of joy just putting it together. Made a few custom pieces. Here's one of them. Made a custom wheelie bar to go on the back of the bus, and to make sure the stance was right on this wheelie bar, I had to add another piece of foam up underneath the chassis to get the wheelie bar to angle properly, so that way it didn't just stick straight out and it was kind of pointed towards the ground, which you'll see here in a second. But there's some parachutes that I pulled off some old Racing Champions Pro Mod or Pro Stock cars, and then there's that half cage all dressed up in there with a fire extinguisher in the interior. So in my opinion, I went all out as far as I could with the skill that I'm at, and you can see the Dremel mark there on the tire. It just means it was custom built, right? You can't see that in the final product though, and I hope whoever wins this does enjoy it. Here's the final. And I'll leave the next few pictures without any speaking, just showing the final finished product here. And again, here you can see how clean that clear coat was too. I'm really angry with myself trying to package it up and get it out to JDC quickly, but yeah, you guys will see the finished product. It's amazing how it looks right here, and had to take a few pictures on the drag strip just so I had some pictures to reminisce back on. But this thing looks mean. It's intended purpose. It was built for what it's going to be doing on that track, and y'all better be ready and have something to try and beat this massive 572 cubic inch Greyhound, the MC with the big block. Well, thanks for tuning in and checking out kind of my steps on this custom build. I really appreciate it, and good luck y'all in the Pinks tournament. Peace.